Evening, everyone, or I should say, morning. I have a lot to go over. As the title, what's happening from a video that I did called Judgment Called, and also about myself. First, I want to get this. This is not a personal reading, not for the ones who left these groups and trying to make it better for themselves and their family. I'm proud of all of you and everyone on my channel, my soul tribe, brothers and sisters, my family, collective, hidden help, etc., all around the world. And to let everyone know, you are enough, and I am proud of all of you. And never quit, keep going. All is welcome, subscribers, viewers, everyone. Thank you. I also was told to look. I noticed that I lost a subscriber. But anyway, all are welcome as long as you respect me and ones on my channel. I do not judge as long as you don't or come to harm in any way. I hope you take what fits and learn from it, and it helps for you to help others. Don't take what don't fit, just learn from who the message is for, what to look for, this way it don't happen to you. And these messages come from God, Jesus, Spirit, and our ancestors. This is about what is going on. I put the video up not that long ago called Judgment Called. And in that video, I mentioned, as the video went up, what was happening, that it already started. And to let everybody know, it's out of my hands. But what they're doing, plus whatever else, I have the same temper as them. So now you know what I can do if I'm tempted. Anyway, they told me to put down who I am. And this is only what I can do. I am a loving, caring. I give love and peace. I speak the truth, always on a mission. I'm a hard worker, always love to learn. I have strength, and I am natural as can be. I have wisdom, always seeking knowledge. I'm energetic. I can outwit who wants to play games, and we all know what those games are. I'm not a quitter, always finds a solution to solve in a situation. I am friendly. I will guide you. I will help you to speak to the right ones if I don't know, or help you look for someone or something to solve it if I know. I know my worth. I respect everyone. I protect those of my family. We all know who that is, I said it. And if I find out ones of innocent gets bothered, bullied, there will be blank to pay. As I said before, I don't do revenge. I don't judge. I don't do spells, magic, or whatever until you disrespect me, my collective, my family. Then all I have to do is say something to my Heavenly Father, Spirit, my team here on earth. I will get into my confirmation what I got, that I know that it happened before I put that I put that judgment up. The confirmation what's happening right now. And when I put that date up for someone to put up, I did miss the date. I made a mistake, but it happened a couple days before. So around, I don't know, the 12th or 13th or something like that. And as I said, and what they wanted to see, how my temper was. But since it's how Spirit's temper is, and God's, and my ancestors, even the underworld, you will see. And some already did. Now, they're telling me, they told me to write this. See, I have a lot of signs in my chart, and I could be any of them. And I said this before. And it could be your choice. But what they're doing and what has been done, it's in here too. What I can do, but they did. You see, I can drown you in everything you sent to me that got returned. I can drown, or wet everything you used for rituals, and, start electricity, where you get zapped. Like I said, you light a candle, you get zapped. And that's been done. Or you could take the route, I can quench your thirst. I can burn everything you used for rituals that were sent by the water to make electricity or sparks. Or I could put the fire out, and I can also, warm you up. I could blow you, to the ground, stir up the wind, make a storm to have the fire spread. Or I could put out the fire and cool you off. I can bury you, as ruin you, or dirt. Have every animal to make sure you don't run, or I can help you to grow. So you pick which one Spirit is doing to have all who is left, and were continuing and thinking they could take me down, or my family, and the collective, innocent ones, etc. I called judgment, and I stayed quiet and let all get away far too long. Now, thing is, you never test my position, what I can do, or think I can't. Never take my kindness for granted, and never push my buttons too far for my patience. That's when you crossed the line or my limit, to where I have to show how cruel or ruthless I can be, and show what one's thought I am capable of doing. Now, what I wanted to get out, I came across a video, and it was about this person, Lauren. She went on a dating, she went out with her friends. She was in college, and the thing is, she met somebody, but again, the person lied about, well, their name and age. Apparently, this person was I don't know, person at the door to let people go in, and, you know, a bouncer or whatever that person was. They worked at the bar. Anyway, they started to talk to each other and everything. They started dating. Well, the guy got obsessive and kept stalking her, threatening her, blah, 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 whatever. And she told him that, you know, she couldn't date him. I'm shorting all this. But anyway, she kept calling the police, security on the campus, and they didn't do much. And, well, the person, you know, got killed. And the parents and the college security now is doing something. They are doing a foundation. They set up a foundation for that college. You know, for departments, police departments, security, to have more security cameras all around, and believe a person when they're telling you that a person is stalking them and threatening them and whatever. But the thing is also, if you're going to a bar with your friends and whatever, you meet somebody, they work there, you dig more into it, okay? Now you go to whoever's the owner, find out what the name is, and if it doesn't match up with the name, then you keep on going. You need to, you know, find out these things. And I hate to say it, you know, you always have friends around you. And when they tell you you need to do something about it, will help or whatever, you listen. Now, the thing is, why I brought this up, I'm hoping, this happened in 2018, and that school, I don't know the name of the school, but anyway, her name is Lauren McCluskey, rest in peace. They're doing something about it now, and I hope, people who have children at colleges to make sure that, the college security believes and, has all this access to where nothing happens. The other thing is that I needed to bring up, I am tired of all this. The oxycodone, I don't know, it's similar to morphine. Now, people, have to take that. But the thing is, please check into it first before you do take it, because apparently, like college kids or whoever, they're in pain and they need to actually take it or whatever. I'm not talking about, the ones that are on drugs that do take it. I'm talking about the real ones that have to take it. I'm assuming it's for pain. I don't know what it is. But anyway, this happened recently, 2023, last year, but also, her name is Kayla, also rest in peace. Now, she wanted one, so she saw somebody, and these people were selling them from a hotel near where she was. Now, the thing is, I'm tired of, I'm not saying all doctors either. They were prescribing and also they were selling, saying that it was deoxy, but it was fentanyl. It was all laced in that. And these people passed away. Please, before you take anything, and let people know that you've done something like that, you got it from somebody off the street or, that was selling it. Always take it to a pharmacy or somewhere that knows. You check into it to see if it is fake or not. This is ridiculous that, people, that do need this medicine and everything, that you have to go that route. All I can say is stop with putting fear in everybody's minds or whatever and doing dumb crap like this and wasting your life or whatever, getting the death penalty or going to prison for life or, whatever, and, for murder. Now, I know everyone can think for themselves. Start doing it. And again, I am not talking about everyone. I'm just putting that little alert, warning or whatever, to pay attention. And the other thing, apparently, other than people coming to your door, like that one that came to mind, about, oh, we're here to clean your home. Well, I knew that was fake. But anyway, new scammers are coming to doors, as always, pretending, oh, we missed having you. We're from whatever that you used to have. We want you back. Now it's one's coming to your door, and it's always two men, and they're going to everybody's door, but mainly know where elderly live. Where they said, oh, your siding is all dirty or whatever. We'll power wash it for you. Give me your information and we'll set up an appointment. Well, the ones who call are selling siding. Now, I mean, if you need siding, that's fine. But it amazes me how, a company that is siding, why don't you just advertise or whatever, instead of sending people to doors lying just to get people to decide if they want siding? Come on. So they set the appointment, and who calls is a siding person, like I said. But this is all ridiculous. All ridiculous. Oh yeah, I had another saying for this, but I happened to catch this one. Someone with abbreviations. Like I said, I ignore the gossip, whatever. You could say all kinds of lies about me. You could call me whatever you want. I mean, I've been called a hoe, whatever. Well, a hoe, I have to find what I said, but I happened to come across this, and it's true. A hoe. Well, you can call me a hoe, okay? That's fine. But it means happiness over everything. So, if you want to call me a hoe, go ahead. Anyway, now I'll get into the confirmation and everything. And I said what I said. I want to thank for the confirmation. The confirmation I got, as I said in my recent video, Judgment Called. And in there I said it was going down as I did the video. But I gave the video to someone to put up on that day. And in there I said, I got confirmation in it, which I did. So I just got another confirmation, meaning what I said in the beginning, it happened before that day it went up. And I got those confirmations also from 3 others. Or it could be 4. I think it was 4. But anyway, thank you. So when the video went up, and ones did see it, that's when it would take effect. But it already did. And now everyone will see. I said you would be seeing my temper through spirit and God, since I have their temper, like I said. And again, I don't do anything. It's out of my hands. They will show you. I called judgment. That's all I did. I had a long conversation, and they are handling it. I also said checkmate. Now you know. Now you will know, and know you messed with the wrong person. I could laugh, but I'm going to say, so how's it working out? Not what you thought or how you thought. I don't do revenge. I do what's right. And with God and the law, I will not get my hands dirty that can ruin my life or anyone else's. That is a big fat no. I will not. The only way I get my hands dirty, as the saying means, by working and attempting to plant a garden. Because, that's dirt. So, you get dirty. When I was younger, I didn't know what spiritual was. The only ones I saw, now thinking of it, were the overdoing ones, like fake ones, or said, whatever, really didn't know what they were saying or doing, and got ones to follow them. Instead of putting truth in it and about God, you turned ones against people who really do know. Ones who know God, Jesus, their spirit guides, no, return to sender isn't doing magic to harm anyone. Speaking to spirits doesn't make you crazy, as long as you are speaking to spirit of the light. Doing sage to protect, and whatever, how you protect, isn't evil or harming anyone, as long as it's with good intentions and to protect anyone. You do magic, spells, or whatever. How you do, with harm and with names, you're in a dangerous zone, especially if you use wrong names that are innocent. So ones who are in the mindset and old ways, who are against us, ones who return to sender, helps anyone to know their value, not to be taken advantage of, by abuse, whatever. To speak up, go to authorities for anyone, not to get away with anything, just putting out truth. That's what we do, but by spirit. We teach the right ways. Break what keeps repeating, and not making anything better for them. Themselves or anyone. Yeah, please stop all that. Saying all that. Saying we are evil. We are going to blank and God will punish us. Not saying everyone does that, and some of ones who does whatever behind the scenes says that. I mentioned before, I'm also a Navy brat. My dad taught a lot, and I learned a lot to protect in many ways. I said something before in another video. When my dad was away, my brothers and my team were in charge, and I had a date. And I said something. That's in a video if you want to hear what happened. Find it. I will start linking, videos once I figure out how to do it. But anyway, now I know what they meant. But I'm just assuming what they meant. But I'm still not asking. Anyway, I saw a sign that I saw, what my dad put up at one time. I have those up. Thing is, I want to state, I am not responsible for what happens. One, you're not going to be able to come onto my property anymore anyway. But if you want to play games, they might let you a little bit. But the thing is, if you get to the last sign, that's if you could find it, which I advise, don't try, because it's closer than you think. And that's my warning. Just helping. With every person who sent or send to my door, and I happen to be there and answer it, or if my team, who is always there even when I'm not. And also who they have with them. Answers. Well, like I said, you don't want them answering, or the others around and about, to come up anyway. But anyway, you send anybody, knock on my door, ring my doorbell. This home charges $50 to $100, depends, a minute to listen to whatever trying to sell, fake, wrong house to clean, whatever, by knocking, like I said, ringing my doorbell. After reading the sign, you agreed to pay in advance and the terms and conditions. The other one is when I said in the other video was, said bodies being statues and stuffed. Don't trespass. Do not expect warnings. And the last one that you have to find, you are no longer a trespasser. You are now a target. It will be where you will not be able to move till the police come. I could say more, and I was being told a lot, but I said it's too soon to say about myself, and it's long enough at the moment. I do want to add, I saw this said a few times, and what I'm told and agree, for the ones who say this, what really gets to me about cancer signs or any sign, that cancer signs can handle the truth about themselves. And the ones who say my brothers and sisters are evil, they don't know what they're speaking about, because, we're spiritual. We lie. We tell others to protect themselves is all wrong. The one, if you're speaking about yourself, then say it. That you don't want to hear the truth about yourself, and speak about yourself that you won't, protect yourself, with the other one. Don't involve anyone in what you think. For both of these who think, this, you are only doubting yourself and protecting yourself. It don't matter how you protect yourself. If you don't, if you don't, it don't belong to you. You don't want that bullshit around you, and etc. You protect. See, that's what we teach. If you don't want, the ones that say, oh, you can't tell people to return to sender and blah, 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 whatever. Well, you're not in our shoes, okay? Everyone needs to protect themselves from whatever and everything. But the ones that are constantly attacked by spiritual warfare and, people who think that they can unalive you through magic, well, yeah, they can, but with us, they can't. So we need to return to sender. And as the person, one of the ones that gave confirmation, now, if you got someone else's mail, which is the truth, what do? You return to sender, because you didn't want it. It didn't belong to you. Well, other people's BS don't belong to us. Now, in my case, all this magic of, this is in the past. I'm healthy now, and everything. But before, I put up with the BS because I didn't know enough about it. When I was younger, I was always sick. And that was done through magic. What else? All of a sudden, how is it that I'm just standing there and all of a sudden I go and fall and dislocate my knee? And then again, but this time it was even worse that I dislocated my knee. I'm still working on it with therapy, but, since can't get to therapy, I have to do it myself. So what do you expect the ones that are going through that? Do you expect all of us to just sit there and take it all? Now, what about the unalive one? If you don't say return to sender and pray, like in my case and probably other people's, some people do know who these people are. But in my case, I didn't know them. What was I going to do? I couldn't go to authority to see it, to put a stop to it. But the only one that could put a true stop to that is God, by taking all their magic away or gift. So you need to say return to sender. So the ones who speak truth, you don't say we cannot do something when we got permission and was told through spirit. And for the Cancer signs, unless you're a Cancer and you feel that way, you need to get to the root. If you are checking out a Cancer because you think they don't want the truth about themselves, that could be you are trying to find out their business because they are not telling you for, good reasons. It don't matter what sign you are. or who you are. You should know how to protect yourself and help others, for safety reasons or whatever. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be what, a collective is going through, or, especially the chosen ones, my family, we definitely need to protect ourselves. But you, still need to protect yourself through, like what I said in the beginning. Make sure your medicine, tell your college kids, to pay attention. Stuff like that. Make sure the college has, security and they do what they're supposed to do, stuff like that. That's protecting. You can protect yourself, help others to learn how to, protect themselves, or if you see something, call the authorities, most of all, they get in and worrying about other one's business for, wrong reasons, and it's bad and dangerous. You might not, know who they are. I already spoke about all that in my other videos. I don't know any of them. So, you know what? But also, you never return to sender with a name, just in case you are wrong about a name. You return to sender and let God do the rest, or have the authorities look into it. But anyway, you might not know who they are, like I said, and I also spoke about it. I said all that, what I seen, and constantly hear. These ones, I don't know any of them, and they think they know me good enough to say, I don't believe in what you do, and etc. Telling me about my sign and saying, you are this, you need to work on this, and etc. I say because I am spiritual, I am connected to God, and I am His baby, and connected with spirit, the underworld, and you won't know. And who I speak to and who I know, it's none of your business. I work for God and them. I give the truth and more. And most of all, I am a Cancer sign, among other signs, in the right places. And I already spoke about that, what I can do. That, all those signs, and because I'm a Cancer Leo, they all say you messed with the wrong person. So this Cancer isn't a Cancer, what you think. I change constantly, and God tells me the truth about myself every day or when I need it. It don't matter what sign a person is. What is written, example of cancers. Yes, I am all that. You know, I'm loving, I nurture, you know, I care about people, I'm very patient, you know, I don't say a word, you know, until. But the thing is, you know, I explained all that. I explained it in the beginning. I explained it in other videos. You know, who I am, what I can do. But I can be all that what's written. That don't mean, you know, that all the time. My different signs come out and when I need it. So that could be, you know, that can happen with other signs. You will have to have, you know, what's written. And, you know, also, you know, have what is you and what you're meant to do. But you also need to know what your sign is, you know, your sun and moon. But whatever's written, yeah, that's you. But when other things come out of you, it helps bring out what you thought you couldn't do. So if you listen, you know, only listen to what others said about your sign, and because it sounded like what you did or felt, so you trained yourself to be only that. So what I'm trying to say is, you can, you know, like I said, look up what both your sun and moon are. And you only listen to you, who you are, and who you want to be. We, as, you know, my brothers and sisters, and I say it too, it could be, you know, when we mention signs or whatever, it could be you or whoever. If we mention, you know, like I said, a sign as a general message, you know, or, you know, some say general, some say collective message, whatever. And they're not personal. And we also said, do not make it fit. We go by, you know, energy. Okay. We go by energies. and how, I'm not going to explain it. We explained it way too many times. I guess I'll leave it there. But I will say, I forgot to say, oh yeah, what was done and what you thought to have me quit, as I got everything, back, like my energy and everything. The thing is, I know you tried to stop me from doing whatever I needed to do and, catch up on a lot, other than, God had to carry me out of the way, who I had to take care of, or who the normal stuff that I had to do. Like I said in my other video, you thought I had it easy. I took shortcuts, but really didn't know. What I really went through. I mean, I said a few and some what I did. The normal stuff needed to be done. I explained again. And I had to take the long way, which I did. And I explained it all in the other video. I'll explain a little bit more with some examples. What could be normal and easy? When I was feeling it. Something that I always did or was easy and, normal or whatever. It was exhausting. Something that, I don't know. I'll just say, I could have just picked up the pencil. I got exhausted. I'm just saying. I mean, that's not what happened. I'm not saying what really went on. But I rested till God put me down. And I pushed my way through to do what was needed to be done. And again, like I said, I am not saying what everything that is or was. Just know I felt everything, of the after effects. Because I had to. This way I knew what was going on. And I also said that in my other videos. I think I explained it also in the video I called Judgment Call too. And the one right before that one. It explains it there. Anyway, like I said, again, person who I gave it to, with a date to put up. that day was when everyone will see all the ones involved going down. And like I said, I was off a couple days. It happened a couple days before the judgment called video. I can't remember the other one. Right before judgment called, that's when it started to happen. So you learned a little bit more about what's going on, and me mentioning, you just need to pay attention what's going on. I mean, I will always keep people up to date, but the thing is, we need to start speaking up about people that are doing wrong or harm to others. We can't let them get away with stuff anymore. And for keeping these medicines or drugs, as they call it, we need to get them off the street. I'm tired of people that do need these pain. I don't know what, I have to look it up, but I kept seeing it. And fentanyl, well, that I kept seeing, and a first grader, 6-year-old, got a hand of it, hold of it. But we need to start paying attention. And like I said in my other video, we need to start bringing the old school back, old school ways. As in, children need to respect, and adults need to respect them too. And we need to teach the word no when someone says no. And, when we are trying to teach them, you need to pay attention, or don't go down my path, don't repeat, whatever, I will get help, or whatever. You're a parent or whoever, you know what to say. I can't tell you what to say, but you get what I mean. As long as you pray to God or your spiritual guides, they will help you one way or another to go down the right path and to, find help. We need to get, we can't let people get away with crap anymore and put fear in, everyone's minds or whatever. We need to put a stop to it and start spreading love and peace around the world. And I will always, I'll keep on saying that. And I will always keep saying, thank you. I'm proud of everyone. From, subscribers, viewers, collectives, my brothers and sisters, my family. hidden help, etc., etc. And I shout out, I thank all the authorities that are, on the high You're doing a great job. So, I'm sending lots of love and peace. And if it's morning already, like, yep, just about. Sending, coffee with espresso or whatever kind of coffee you drink, or tea, ice, or hot, to get your day started. Thank you, and have a great, pleasant day today. And make someone else's day to also help you. Have a great day too. Ciao.